Hello everybody, this is Henry Frias Leon with video game comparison time. Well, sorry, that's gay. Anyways, but you get what I mean. Now, today, as you can see right now, I'm going to compare Manhunt 1 and Manhunt 2. Yes, we all know our favorite gruesome killing games, right? Well, first let me compare them, alright? Here we go. The first one, if some of you don't know Manhunt, is about a guy who's a prisoner also, who's going to go to his death sentence, and his name is James Earl Cash. And instead of being diagnosed with some kind of, injection to kill him in his execution, and record it live in every news station or whatever, they dose you with these sleeping injection. You wake up, you hear a voice, it's coming from an earpiece from a table, you pick it up, you put it on your ear, and what you hear is a director by the name of Starkweather, who is directing a snuff film. Now, the first game was creepy, frightening if you bought it when you were 12, or any kind of age, messed up, fun, gruesome, and just playing out the shit. Now, the problem was, when they made part 2, it wasn't like the first one. Unlike the first one, the famous thing about it was the violence and the killings. And what I mean by that is, when you did a special move or a special kill, they would show it right in front of you like a spit in your face or whatever. Sorry. Yeah. But anyways, and they would show it in this kind of weird, scratchy camera way, and made it look more kick-ass. So in the first one, throughout the whole game, you're just trying to fight your way through these gang SWAT team and get your revenge on what they've done to you by putting you in this godforsaken game. Now, let's talk about the second one, alright? The second one came out, I would say, 4 years after the first one. Actually, they announced a couple months later, when the first one released, that they were going to make a second one, but they had to cancel it since all the controversy that the first one caused. Now, the first one, of course, let's go back, snuck its way in as a rated mature game when it was supposed to be rated adult for its violence, of course, and there was nudity, and that was from the pig. Yes. Now, anyways, the second one, its plotline is a lot more messed up, cliche, if you want to say, and just not creepy at all. You're just a guy by the name of Daniel Lamb, and you were also like a patient for an experiment if they can put in a different personality in your brain, or a bridge. And the person in your conscience, if you want to call it, is by the name of Leo, who is more violent and actually talks to Daniel into killing the victims or anybody who's trying to come after them. Now, of course, you're just fighting your way throughout the whole game, trying to find out the truth and what's going on. And the style of it was okay, but it looks like somebody was recording you throughout the whole game on a camcorder. I don't know what they were trying to do, but let's just say the killing death scenes weren't as good as the first one. Of course, as you all know, the second one was supposed to be rated adult, but since the rating system couldn't allow it, the PlayStation, Sony didn't want it, the Nintendo didn't want it. Of course, it was supposed to be a lot more gorier and violent on the Wii, since you actually had to pretend you're hitting the person. They had to blur out the death scenes, which you're about to see in a moment, which just made the game really gay. Now, adding all that up, the Manhunt 2 is not really fun to on the Wii or on the PlayStation 2. Even though on the PlayStation 2 and the PSP, they don't blur it as much. Actually, you can kind of see what's going on and know what you're doing. Unlike the Wii, they blur it out like hell. Alright, so let's see. The other thing about this game, though, was the characters. Unlike James Earl Cash, who looked like a badass, Danielle Lamb, yeah, what he looks like is a big fat nerd. That's right, nerd. That's what he looked like. But anyways, Manhunt 1 still kicks the crap out of Manhunt 2. And if you really want to play this game, just rent it. Or if you want it to go, it is fun on the PSP. So this is Henry Frias Leon. I'm out. Hope you enjoyed this comparison or whatever. So yeah, see ya.